Hello everybody, my name is Rob Cantley here at the nurseries of Borneo Exotics, and today we're delighted to welcome a very interesting visitor from China, Mr. Ren.
Hello, Rob. Hello, everybody. I'm Ren from Brighton in China. 大家好，我是你们的技术员小任，来自缤纷时钟植物园。后面我要给 Robert 进行一段采访，大家敬请期待吧。Okay, Robert.I interview you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
So at the beginning, I want to know the story of you and Diana with the Nepenthes, which you two are very famous in China. The Nepenthes player, all of it know you all.
I'm very surprised and honored to hear that because, of course, we don't have much contact, sadly, with the Chinese growers, but I hope that changes. I've been growing Nepenthes all my life and very interested in Nepenthes since I was a young boy. But when I started Borneo Exotics, I was growing Nepenthes here commercially for the first time. And I actually was very poor at growing the Nepenthes. I thought I could grow them better than I could. So I was very difficult for me to grow the plants.
Okay.
In a different place. We had a nursery near Colombo, which is the capital of Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Very hot, humid, difficult for these species. Yeah. So I then met Diana around the year 2000.
Year 2000.
Okay. Yeah, and she is a fantastic grower of anything. If she touches something, it will grow.
Okay.
So my plants are very small.
Just like me.
Just like you, probably.
Yeah, right.
My plants are very small. And then within 2 years of meeting her, we had huge plants, and we were exhibiting at prestigious flower shows in Europe, particularly the Chelsea Flower Show in UK, and immediately won gold medals and special awards.
Oh, wow.
Then Nepenthes became famous.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. When I was a child, for about 12 years ago, and I found a picture about the Robcantleyi and maybe I think Diana, yes, the picture is quite impressive. It's quite like a remarkable plant. Yes, and I think that is definitely the start point when I am fond of this plant. This is just so fantastic.
Well, thank you. That's nice to know. It was a while before it was discovered as being a species. We thought it was Nepenthes truncata for many years, and then a botanist in London described it as a distinct species and named it after me. Big surprise for me. I didn't know he was going to do that.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
So
we have some here behind us, but they're not in the best of condition at this time of year. But there's a nice picture there. Maybe we'll cut to that and you can see this picture.
Yes. Okay, so maybe that is the third question. So for the second question, 我想知道 Robert， 我猜大家也想知道 Robert 他们还有 Diana 他们两个到底是喜欢哪些胶种，他们喜欢哪些原种，他们最满意的品种是什么呢？ Let's see. So Robert, which kind of natural species and the cultivar do you like best?
That's a difficult question.
Yeah, quite difficult.
Because I like them all. Hey, they're beautiful things.
Yes.
But I think one of the most important ones for me was Nepenthes alisaputrana, because I discovered it in the wild first. Nobody had seen it, and it was so big. Yeah. There's a photograph of me very young holding this plant.
Okay.
I think maybe we can bring it up on the screen now.
Yes.
And ever since I saw that plant, I wanted to create that plant. So that's a cross between Nepenthes raja and Nepenthes burbigiae, a natural hybrid.
Okay.
But we raised Nepenthes raja from legally obtained plants, and we raised Nepenthes burbigiae from legally obtained seeds.
Yeah.
After 15 years, we could cross them.
Yes.
And we recreated alisaputrana, which is really one of my favorite hybrids because it was a goal to make that hybrid for the first time.
Oh, okay. That is the first time I heard this cultivar. Okay, that would be nice. So as for the natural species, I know that you love hamata or something?
You're right. We were looking at hamata yesterday together.
Yes.
And I love hamata. Who wouldn't? That it's amazing. Teeth.
Yeah, teeth.
On the peristome.
Yeah, on the peristome. And the dark color is so impressive.
And then the upper picture is completely different. Green color with even bigger teeth.
Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Robert. And now the third question. 大家肯定很想知道罗伯特和罗伯特坎特利猪笼草的这个渊源与关系，因为它太出名了。现在我们就让 Robert 给大家讲一讲罗伯特坎特利猪笼草到底是怎么被发现的。So Robert, tell us some story of Rob Cantley and how you found it and the story and something like that.
Okay, I got a permit to go and visit an area in the Philippines that was being deforested, that was being logged, all the trees were being cut.
Yes.
And I was taken by the forestry company and allowed to collect seeds. And we found on the trees the first Robcantleyi I ever saw on the trees dying, but we managed to get some seeds.
Yes.
And we raised only 9 total, but eventually ended up with 6 mother plants, which are behind me here.
Yeah.
And they became famous because only 6. One is the Queen of Hearts, one is the King of Spades. We gave them cultivar names.
Yeah.
So that, for me, was a big moment because otherwise I think it might have become extinct in the wild. And then from that, we've made many hybrids, as you know. You've seen a lot of...
Yeah, quite a lot, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, quite a lot. And the peristone is wild.
Yes, yes.
That is so impressive, this picture. This big picture. And 那张图片相信大家都看过. The picture is quite, how to say, marvelous. Yeah, right? And 非常感谢罗伯特啊，这个我们下边再问一下这个，大家都知道 Robert 刚刚呢拿到了一项吉尼斯世界纪录，对吧？就是我们所谓的 Nepenthes Titanic is 辛布亚礁美林。我们呢问问罗伯特他这个拿吉尼斯世界纪录的这个感想以及背后的一些故事。So Robert, tell us something about the Titanic.
Oh, the Nepenthes Titanic is we've made more than 2,500 hybrids, okay,
Yes.
Of many, many different things. So when we have good species, we cross them with good species.
Yes.
And sibuyanensis is a good species.
Yes.
The merrilliana is probably the biggest lowland species. We crossed them because we had a lowland nursery as well near Colombo.
Yes.
And we had sibuyanensis cross merrilliana. But we didn't know it would get so big. And then it got bigger and bigger. And somebody actually said to me, why don't you enter that for the Guinness Book of World Records? Because it was such a big picture.
Yeah.
So we did that. But actually, we are now breeding other hybrids that we think will be even bigger.
Okay.
So we hope to break our own record eventually.
So we are quite looking forward to the new Guinness World Record.
We hope so.
Yeah. 刚才罗伯特说他有一个更大的这个焦种，我们大家要期待一下啊。So why do you want to cross the merrilliana and symbiosis? Which the feature or phenotype that these two parents have?
Well, the cross was made 15 years ago. Okay,
15,
because
okay.
it took that long to raise the plants and to make the cross and put it in tissue culture, raise the plants, and then realize how big the picture is.
Yes.
15 years ago, we were crossing anything with anything because we didn't have that many flowering plants. Now we're very selective.
Okay.
But I would still make that cross because sibuyanensis has a hard, waxy picture, very tough.
Okay, very tough.
And merrilliana has the size. Plus, Ren, it's a highland species crossed with a lowland species.
Okay.
So intermediate growing, very temperature tolerant. So it's easy for people to grow.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, right.
That's an important factor.
The resistance tolerance is quite important, I think. And 现在我相信大家也很想知道 Robert 对我们中国的一些玩家养护猪笼草方面有没有一些想法和建议？还有呢 ，Robert 他们养猪笼草的一些原则。Okay, next question. First, what do you think the important principle for growing the Nepenthes?
Oh, you mean growing conditions.
Conditions.
And,
conditions, something like that.
You need. It depends upon the Nepenthes. You see, we're trying to make ones that are easier and easier to grow on a windowsill at home. That's the aim of the new hybrids, is to make them easier to grow.
Yes.
But generally speaking, Nepenthes need high humidity.
Yes.
Some need high light levels as well, which is difficult sometimes to maintain both things. Temperatures depends if it's a highland species or a lowland species or an intermediate species.
Yes.
So you can always pick the Nepenthes for your conditions. If you have a greenhouse and you're growing something already, an orchid or something, you look at the temperature range, and then you can pick your Nepenthes to go in with the orchids.
Okay, so the tolerance is in a range. Everyone can find a.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
Everyone can find the most the most suitable one.
Yes, perfect. So that's a very, very succinct way of expressing it.
Yes. And in China, our like environment is quite different from the tropical area. Like in China, we can just simply divide it into 3 parts: the northern part, the middle part, and the southern part. And in the northern part, the humidity is low. It's quite low, but we have heat. We have heat indoor, so we can growing Nepenthes lowland is okay. And in the middle part, the humidity is okay, but the temperature in winter is relatively low. And in the southern part, humidity is okay, and the temperature is a little bit low. So for the 3 part of China, can you have a little suggestion and about how to maintain, how to growing these Nepenthes?
Yes, China is a vast country, and it's a very great country in many ways, and it's becoming very great.
Thank you.
But I'm aware of the different conditions, but anybody can grow them indoors if they grow them in an enclosed environment, like a tank. You get a fish tank, and you can create whatever conditions you want.
Yes.
It's quite easy to heat it.
Yes.
You can use artificial lights.
Yes.
And you can grow anything in that tank, because you can also cool it easily. With Peltier cooler is the electric cooler they use for cool boxes sometimes in cars.
Yes.
You take that unit, you can use it to lower the temperature. So that way you can actually, if you want to grow highland species and you're in a warm part of China, forget about growing it outdoors. You can grow it indoors in a chamber of some sort.
Yeah, in a artificial environment.
Yes, we call them terrariums. Artificial environment.
Yes, and some player in China, they use a refrigerator.
Oh yes. That's probably for very highland species.
Yes, like a Velosa.
Velosa, the very highland ones require very cold temperatures at night.
Yeah,
and you can convert an old refrigerator.
Yeah.
You can put glass front in and use the refrigeration to get the temperature you want at night.
Yeah.
But it has to swing between a fairly high temperature, maybe 20 degrees Celsius, 25, down to maybe 4, 8, 10 Celsius at night. So it's important to have that swing.
Oh, yeah.
With a refrigerator and a time switch, you can achieve that.
Okay. 所以说很多人在中国用冰箱养高级种草还是 quite reasonable 的啊。It's quite reasonable to use a refrigerator.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yes, and I want to ask: do every species of the Nepenthes need the high humidity? Does humidity is the most important point for them to growing picture?
Not essential. If you can train the plant, they're quite adaptable.
Yes.
We made a unit called a biodome many years ago, which inside has high humidity, but the plant will grow out through the top into the low humidity, and it will adapt.
Yes.
The main thing is don't change it suddenly.
Okay.
If a plant is growing happily in high humidity, you put it in a low humidity place, that's disaster.
Yeah.
But if you change the humidity down slowly, maybe you can spray it in the daytime and you can just keep it, gradually get it used to the conditions. They're quite adaptable because in the wild, sometimes they have drought conditions and they have to survive.
Yeah.
So they will adapt to lower humidity, but very slowly. Again, it depends on the species, Ren. Some species, no chance, but others and other hybrids are quite adaptable. This one here, for example, is adaptable.
Yes. 所以我们要注意的就是呢，从苗圃 from nursery 到大家的家里边 to home， 我们不要把它那个环境变化的太剧烈，就是在 environment 我们need a slowly change. Yes, a slowly change, and then 让这些猪笼草呢去适应你的环境。一旦猪笼草适应环境以后呢，它们就不一定再需要那么高的 humidity. Yes, 就不再需要那么高的那个 humidity. Doesn't need the high humidity. Yes.
I think I'm learning Mandarin listening to you. Yeah, exactly that. You buy the plant. It's come from a nursery, maybe with very high humidity. You take it to your home with lower humidity.
Yes.
You try and spray it with water for some time, and it will adapt.
It will adapt. Okay.
Even if it loses its pitches, the new leaves will grow new pitches.
Yes. And my home is in the northern part of China, and I grow in the pansies indoor. And sometimes I use a greenhouse, but sometimes I put some of it just to came out just randomly indoor and have a sunshine. But some species can produce a picture easily, like how to say mirabilis?
Mirabilis.
Mirabilis, one of the species that we China also have here, right? I have seen this species in the mountain of China. Yes. Mirabilis.
Yes.
And I noticed that this species have a quite strong root system. Quite strong.
Yes.
It's stronger than another species, and this species can perform well. Yes, or just growing easily. So I think. Do you think? I gave you two options: humidity and sunshine. And do you think the sunshine, the sunlight, the light is one of the another most important things for them to growing a picture?
Very interesting. I've seen Mirabilis in Hong Kong. It grows in northern Australia. It grows all through Indochina.
Yes.
It's maybe the most widespread species. Yes. And your observation is completely correct. They have big root systems.
Yes.
And they grow in soil, not necessarily in moss.
Yes.
We make the most attractive Mirabilis, in my opinion, is the Nepenthes Viking, which is from Thailand, and it's the most attractive form. We use that for our hybrids to give it strength.
Yes.
But to answer your question about light, yes, light's very important. If you are, if Mirabilis is very adaptable, but it's very soft pitcher, very fast growing.
Yes.
If the conditions are bad, the pitchers will die very fast, but then new ones will form.
Yes.
Some of the what we call niche endemics that grow only in one place on the top of one mountain in Borneo are very particular about the conditions, and they have very high light levels sometimes. That's quite difficult to recreate and keep the humidity high at the same time, but it can be done.
It can be done. So, in my opinion, I think the humidity and the sunlight, the light is both important for them.
I agree.
Yes. It's both because in China, somebody will say that no, Nepenthes it doesn't need too much light as another kind of response. But I won't agree with that.
Depends on the Nepenthes. I totally agree. 98% of them require plenty of light. You get bigger pitches, you get better color, you get faster growth.
Yes.
Very few species that grow on the forest floor. The interesting thing is if you want to grow a Nepenthes, look online, look at Wikipedia, whatever you have in China, the equivalent, and see where it grows in the wild. And then you can learn a lot about the conditions you have to try to create those conditions.
Yes.
Like Nepenthes gymnamphora will grow in dark conditions because it's used to growing on the floor. Nepenthes hirsuta, they're growing in forest floor. They don't need much light.
Okay.
But the other 95, 98% of them are very happy with high light levels.
Very happy and high level. So maintain the light, humidity is quite important for growing the Nepenthes.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Many of them are temperature tolerant too, but never go below zero. Don't give them
yes, definitely. And let's see. One interesting thing that the light can change the shape of the plant.
Oh yes.
Shape when there's too much shade, the leaf will become longer, the picture will become small. Can you tell me something about these things? Because I think the plant shape control is when we want to a long leaf, then we can hand it out. And when we're a short leaf, we can just put it on the table. So it's a different application things. Maybe I think yes. And can you tell me something? If we want to change the shape, what shall we do?
Well, you're correct about the light. In the natural habitat, again in the wild, if there's not much light where the plant is growing when it's young, it will grow slowly. It will what we call rosette. Every leaf is about the same size.
Yeah, rosette.
Because it's waiting for the light to come from somewhere. So it'll just exist and rosette. Yeah. So you end up with a compact plant. If you give it a lot of light, often it will put out a vine to try and flower eventually.
Yes.
If you want a more attractive plant, you cut that vine off. And from the base, you'll get new growth.
Okay.
You've seen it on the Nepenthes hamata here. You get new growth from the base, and you end up with a plant with more pitches in a more compact space.
More lower pitches, right?
Yep. Yeah, more lower pitches in a compact space. But then you sacrifice the upper pitches.
Yeah. maybe some kind of like the upper pitcher.
Yeah.
But someone the lower pitcher like ampullaria.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. This is the most beautiful things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ampullaria doesn't need that much light either because it grows on the forest floor.
Okay.
So it's another one that doesn't have to have a lot of light. Okay. If you give it lots of light, any Nepenthes, give it enough light until the pitches color nicely.
Yes.
Then you're doing well. If the pitches not coloring, and the leaves are soft, there's not enough light.
Okay. 所以大家在家里的时候呢，需要根据植物的状态去调整。我如果觉得我叶子很软，或者是呢颜色不够。就是 a green， 我们呢就给它加强它的光照啊，对吧？但是你的植物如果呢叶子偏黄，或者是笼子呢也很大，那样的话光照就可以适当的减少了。Thank you, Rob.
My pleasure. Very, very nice talking to you about that.
Thank you. And another question， 大家觉得啊 ，Robert 做了这么多胶种 ，so much hybrid。想不想知道他的一些育种方向呢？我们先来听听他的一些想法。So, Robert, you mean you select the parents very strictly? So, do you have some hybrid breeding direction or the ideal cultivar in your mind?
Well, there are two things we look for when we breed and we do selective breeding. One is the appearance of the plant. The other one is how fast and easily it will grow.
Yes.
The most attractive Nepenthes are often very, very, very slow to grow, very difficult. They're connoisseurs plants, but they're very beautiful.
Yes.
But you can make attractive hybrids which are easy to grow, such as this one in front of me here and others. Well, your question was what are we selecting the parents for?
And the
direction.
Yeah, hybrid direction.
The hybrid direction. Most of the species have now been bred with each other. Primary hybrids, most of them.
Yeah.
So we're now looking at compound hybrids. So we'll take something like this, which is actually this is already a compound hybrid, which has more than two parents species involved.
Yes.
If you get there's a compound hybrid which is going to be very popular, where it's something like 4 or 6 species on one parent.
Oh, yeah.
The other parent is Nepenthes edwardsiana, just single species.
Yes.
And you cross them, you get very attractive plant, but because of all the parentage in one of the on one side, it'll grow very fast, very vigorously. So it's beautiful and easy to grow. So that's the direction we're moving at now, is looking at compound hybrids to try to produce even more attractive and faster and better, easier to grow plants.
Okay, that would be nice. So the speed of them growing is the most important one.
For many people it is, but you want the perfect hybrid is beautiful and fast growing and will tolerate many different conditions.
Yeah, I think that is definitely the answer.
That's the goal.
Yes, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Here's our goal also. We need to test.
Well, we're working together on doing exactly that.
Yeah,
some of our best hybrids you'll be introducing to China.
Yes.
So
we will find which one is like the market love best.
Yes, we're passing more and more of our best hybrids to you to test.
Yes. And let's see. That is the thing that we have just said is just definitely the most important like trail or something phenotype. A phenotype for the commercially production, right? It's definitely, but for your own interest, which one is your?
There's a different thing. You see, there's a conflict between my love of the plants and wanting to grow and enjoy the plants, and commercial interests. We have to make this started as a hobby.
Yes,
I love the plants.
Yes,
but I have shareholders, and I have to. Commercial interests are very, very important as well.
Yes.
I love looking at some of the fabulous species. I mean, if you take Nepenthes villosa, you haven't seen it yet, but behind you there's a big Nepenthes villosa plant.
Oh, right
behind you.
Yeah.
We'll show you later.
Yeah.
It's incomparably beautiful. It's a fantastic plant. Unless you hybridize it with something else which is got similar characteristics, like hamata, which you have seen, our villosa hamata cross, you dilute some of the characteristics. But balancing my love of the plants and the love of beauty and nature and the species with the commercial interests is something I have to do. But I do enjoy the hybridization. I think I said we made more than 2,500. It's nearly 3,000. Nearly 3,000 hybrids. Every week we're making 2, 3, 4, 5 hybrids.
Yeah.
And testing.
You just want to know the hybrid, what it will be look like. Yes, right.
And also how fast it will grow and
how fast it will grow. Okay.
As you may know, if you cross 2 Nepenthes and take the seeds, you will get a spread of different appearances, different colors, different speed of growth, different shapes.
That would be
it's very interesting.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Very interesting. 它的后代会分离，所以说我们拿2个父母本去教了以后，都不一样。In China, we have a sentence to say that 龙生9子各有不同。A dragon have 9 sons, but everyone is different.
Yes,
it's in our culture, something like that. 所以说做杂交是一个非常非常有趣的事情。The hybridization is very interesting, right? Yes. And next question, like Diana. So can you tell me something? The hybridization story of Diana, and also Bloody Mary and Dark Secret. I know that they are siblings. Why do you want to why do you want to make the hybrid cultivars like this? And can you tell me some story of that?
Well, they're not quite siblings actually, Ren, because they don't have the same parents.
Yeah, they don't have, but
they have
something like that.
One parent in common is ampullaria, which gives it the shape.
Yes.
For many of them, Diana and Bloody Mary is ventricosa cross ampullaria.
Yeah.
This is
ventricosa symbiosis cross ampullaria.
Exactly. So they're slightly different.
Yeah. something like that, something like siblings. It's not the real siblings.
They're very close.
Yeah,
they're very closely related.
But appearance is quite similar.
Quite similar, but different enough to be important. The Diana is bigger than Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Bloody Mary was originally selected from over 360 clones we had in the tissue culture lab.
Oh, wow. Okay.
360. And we at that time, red Nepenthes were quite rare in cultivation.
Yeah.
So we planted them all out and we grew them for years. And then we said, clone number 67, I think it was. Clone number 67 is the best one. Then we removed all the others from the lab and the nurseries, and we concentrated on clone number 67, and that's the one that became known as Bloody Mary. And it's a very nice plant.
When?
Oh, my goodness me. This was, it would have been 15 years ago.
Oh, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
But since then, we found out that the Ventricosa sibuyanensis, if you introduce sibuyanensis into the mixture,
yes,
you get something like Bloody Mary, but bigger. And just
like this
like this one here. If you could see that on the camera, maybe.
This is quite large picture.
Quite large. They get even bigger. I think there's a bigger one here, maybe. But around the front, we have some here.
Yes.
So Bloody Mary doesn't get this big. It's also faster to grow and easier to grow.
Yes.
So this is what we call a winner.
Yeah.
This is a real winner. So we patent it around the world. And select this one as being very important for us. Yes, and have a stripe there. A stripe, how to say? There's a little bit of a stripe in the peristome.
Yeah, peristome, stripe.
A little bit. Depends on the light level, how much stripe. If you increase the light level more, it goes darker.
It goes darker.
Yeah, at this time of year, we've not had much light in the nurseries because of the climate, but they go blacker than this sometimes, so darker.
Okay. Yeah. So the dark secret is like Amplera cross symbiosis.
A dark secret is a different parentage altogether. Yes. And it's again selected clone because it's so dark.
Yeah, that is quite dark.
In some countries, they like the dark.
Yes.
Like in many countries, they like these very dark pictures.
Yes.
Other countries, they don't like the dark pictures.
Yes.
Because they feel that it looks dead.
Yeah. Yes.
But a dark secret is very popular in Europe.
Yes.
We ship a lot to Europe.
Okay. So these three cultivars is a little bit similar, but the Diana is a winner. Maybe I think.
Well, Diana, I think, is a very important one for us, and you know why? Named after my wife.
Yes,
that's very important because that's the best way to get fed is to name a plant after your wife, and then your wife will be very happy. And
Diana and Robcantleyi.
yeah, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So the winner is that definitely.
At the moment, I think so. I mean, Dark Secret also has a lot of potential. Bloody Mary is still a very good plant as well, and it's been out there for many years.
Yeah.
So this one is just becoming known.
Yeah. Yeah, and the shape of the plant is also not too high, not too big.
No.
Yeah,
no, it's
I think this may be one of the most important things that we love to. It's perform quite well in our condition, and the pictures just go around.
Yes.
Yeah, that is. Nice.
This is a good example, Ren, of if you trim the plant, you can see we've cut it in various places around this side, maybe around that side.
Yes.
You get more basal growth, you get the more compact plant. We stopped it from producing the vine.
Yes.
And that's a very important technique to get a compact, good-looking plant.
Yes. For hanging, for just to put on the table, is definitely important. The shape.
Yes. Even when it's young and very small, it's also beautiful.
Yes. I agree. And 如果你在中国，你想要 Diana in China, if you want Diana, come to find us.
Yes,
right.
Well, you're the only producers we've licensed it to in China.
Yes.
So Brighton is the sole source for Diana in China. That's for sure.
Yes. We have like officially, sorry, right? Something like that. Yes.
Oh yeah, you are officially licensed to produce this in China, and nobody else has actually had that opportunity.
Yes. 所以说，如果你想要 Diana, come to find Brighton.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, right. 好，那今天的采访就这样了。大家 还有什么想知道更多的故事呢？欢迎在下面留言 ，and I will ask Robert further, maybe later. Okay, and now we are in the ending. Will we have something to like? Do you have something to say? I just want to end this one.
You've covered a lot of subjects, Ren, and I just saying it's a pleasure having you here. It's your first time to a nursery like this. What do you think?
What do you think? It's my pleasure to be here as a Nepenthes player, a carnivorous plant player. And, when I was young, I just grow these plants I just buy them from the internet. And, quite long ago, maybe 12 or 13 years ago, I think. And then I choose the Nanjing Agricultural University, and I'm majoring in horticulture. And then I have a master degree in ornamental. And then this journey is definitely amazing. Definitely amazing.
Well, that's very impressive.
It's my pleasure to know you, Rob.
Impressive your knowledge of plants. I think Nanjing University is maybe the second best.
Maybe second or third.
Second or third
Yes,
in China.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure having you, and thank you for asking the questions. I hope you found it interesting, and that your viewership in China enjoy this. I think we'll put subtitles on, and you will be able to help them to follow it.
Okay. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. 好。